Now, I don't know what I got in here. I just know it's bloody heavy, and it's in the most ridiculous sounding case, but it's a very strong case. Armadillo case. Armadillo. Oh God. Well, it gets toured a lot, so let's have a look and see what it is. I just know that it's not keeping in tune, so I don't even know what's inside it. Let me just get you there. Right, let's have a look inside. Stickers coming off, tape, Fender fragile, and what is it? Ooh, it's a 12 string. Let's get it onto the bench and have a look at it. It says DanElectro. DanElectro. Dan, D-A-N, Electro. Let me just see if it's got any new strings with it. No, it doesn't. Right. And I don't know whether it needs new strings or not, but let's get the case. An electric 12 string. Right. I haven't had one of these on the bench before, so let's have a look at it and see what it looks like. Very neat, very light. I must find out more about it. Take that. I don't like having them on in case I catch them. Right, okay, I'm going to go and find out more about this so as I can educate everybody on it. DanElectro. Okay. Oh, it's a semi-acoustic. Not much semi to it, but very neat, very neat. Let's have a look at it and we'll give it a good going over. The strings are acceptable. Metal head, metal nut, actions excellent. I do see an underbow. Let me just see if I'm correct with my little eyes. I spy with my little eye. Let me see if I got, is this the right side? Always hard to tell. Right. I spy with my little eye a large underbow, which could be part of the problem with a 12 string especially. Let's just see what we've got in the way. I would say it's close to 30. There's 26, 28 and 30. Let's just try 30 first to see how wrong I am. Right, 30 thou. What do you think of that, eh? What do you think of that? 30 thou. Is my guesstimate's good or not, eh? 30 thou underbow, which is far too much. Can you see that? I don't think you can see very much in there, but anyway, it's 30 thou underbow, which wouldn't be helping the strings of that, but also, stop shaking about. There's a lot of blue paint there. So I don't know what all this is. That blue paint? I'll have to put an extra pair of glasses on just to look and see. Let me excuse my bald head as I get down here. Yeah, this blue, that's blue paint. Or is it something he's put on it? Don't know what he's put on it. If he's put it on, maybe it looks like snooker chalk. It may not be. Okay, we've got a truss rod. Strings, I'm going to let them stay on because they're not that bad. But let's have a look at the electrics to see if the electrics is working. What I was told is it's not staying in tune, but if it's got an underbow like that, we have to get rid of that first. Yeah, okay, let's switch the amp on. Right. Okay. Sounds very nice. Very nice. Right, haven't done anything with it yet, so I'm going to turn it on its side and just go up the fretboard to see what we've got in the way of tuning. just to see what if I can replicate what I'm told. I don't think you can see that, can you, because of the lights, but anyway, you'll see it from the not far out, it should. Everything's sort of slightly sharp. That's all pretty good. Let's have a look at the intonation just to see how bad that is, or good. It's quite far out. Right, so it needs that taken away. The underbow, it needs to be intonated badly, and I'm the man to do that. Yeah, this side is, well, that one E string is intonated okay. It's the bass E string which is the problem. Pickups. Let's have a look at the pickups. To me, the pickups look like they're a million miles away from where they should be. You can see the distance they are from it. Oh, it looks like maybe the pickups are adjusted from this side. Interesting. But they're far too low on all sides. And well, let's get that stuck in. Let's get DanElectro, and we're going to get stuck into it. And Georgie girl's in my arms, so I'm going to learn a bit more about it so I can educate myself and you. Now, I know I'm only supposed to fix the tuning of the neck, and I have a cunning plan for that, but I think everybody wants to see the electrics underneath here, don't they? And there's only 3 screws. So let's just take off the 3 screws and have a nosy, just for the sake of the nosiness. I'm falling in love with this guitar. I really do like it. Oh, and these screws are, oh, they are little fine wood screws. I thought they were threaded screws, unbolted. So let's have a look inside. I really do like it. Those are called lipstick tube frets, lipstick tube pickups, and they do adjust from the back, but I'll let you see that happening when I go to adjust them, but I won't be doing that for a while. I need to find out from them why this blue I must look inside the case to see if there's any blue filter or anything like that inside the case that caused the frets to go blue. That might be a case, right? Oh. 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 Are we going to be disappointed? If it's sellotape down, I'm not going to do it. If it's also got a double-sided, it has. It's got double-sided sticky tape on it. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry guys, going to disappoint you, because I don't want to break the double-sided tape, because obviously they didn't want to put screws there, so they stuck double-sided sellotape in all the places where. So disappointment, sorry, but I can imagine all we're going to see is exactly the same wiring as what you'd see in an ordinary guitar, but we're just going to have to imagine that unless I can find a picture of one opened already. But as I'm not here to fix the electrics, I don't want to do any more, I don't want to do any damage to it. I just want to, I'm so tempted to buy one of these. They're really, I think they really look cool. What's that? Is that a bit of mark on it? Somebody scratched it already. Glad it's not me. Well, it might not be a scratch, but I'll look at it later. Now, I've got the window open with the daylight coming in. Oh, and I've got the big light on above too, so goodness, the lighting's going to be all over the show. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see the inside of this, which I'm not going to get seeing. Right. Now, I haven't figured out yet what's the right way to pronounce this. Is it DanElectro? DanElectro? Or is it DanElectro? I must check that out too. And a metal, love the idea of a metal nut. Let's have a look at the other side of that. Right, okay. The metal nut has got it's screwed in. Interesting. Right, and here's the bit that would drive you crazy if you didn't have an electric demystifier. Right. Because it would take you a million years to loosen all these strings to adjust the truss rod if you were doing it by hand. Right, I do know one thing. The strength of the wood, whatever quality of wood they've used, and the reinforcement of the truss rod will need to be very good on this. Let me just look, hold on a second. Let me look inside this. Maybe I missed something. Maybe there's some blue. I'm just going to quickly open this because it interests me to find out what color of the... It's black. So it's not blue. I'll let you see closer up why I'm asking that question. If I haven't done already, I'm pretty sure I have seen. I'll just use the... I'd like to know why these things happen. If you could see that, I'm just going to video it. It blew all over the frets, all down there, all over the frets, the whole way up there's blue. So I don't know what's happening. I must ask the owner. It's all over the frets. You can see it there now. The strings are off. Strange. Any old how. Where are the... I'll tell you why I did that wasn't just to do that. It was to get the truss rod off. Now that's it, filling in really tight. Right, now I want to see, oh, you didn't get seeing that, but what I did do is I got the Allen key right for it. So sorry about that. Right, I've got the right Allen key now. And I want to check the height. Now, that's strange. The neck's perfectly straight. The neck is perfectly straight without any strings on it. So the neck is pulling it down, so the truss rod mustn't be touching or it wouldn't be so perfectly straight. Now you can see there's only a slightest underbow there along. So it must mean that the underbow or the truss rod is not touching anything. Let's see that and see that if that's the case. It's still very stiff. I was hoping it would be loose. Let's have a look at that again. No. It doesn't look like it's done very much. I think I'm going to have to put the strings on and do it with the strings in position. Not comfortable with that. Alright, let's bring out the big guns. No. Right, I think that's it, yeah. That's as tight as I'm going to test it to be. Let me just put this one back in again and check it. Yeah, that's as tight as I'm going to put. That's as tight as I'm prepared to. Now that's completely flat, which could be a good thing, because that means it's holding it. So when these strings go back on and get tightened up, they're going to put the pressure on it, and that means that this truss rod will hold it in place.
Here's the new DanElectro Vintage 12 neck pickup. Here's the bridge pickup. And now both of the 56 lipstick pickups. Let's add some lead. The new F-hole gives this classic instrument an even better sound.
Alright, going to pause now because Georgie Girl's still here. And that last one's wound, so there you can see the dirt that's come off them. Most of the dirt will be at the edge because I grabbed it. So I'm going to get this tuned, but you don't want to hear me doing this tuning, do you? Because it's going to take ages and ages. Right, so if you can see there, I think you can see there, there's the normal screw intonator there, and then there's another little screw which goes onto that intonator, which moves that little bar up and down to put the 12 string into intonation. So I think I put that there. No, you can't see it, can you? I'm trying to be good, because if I have to move that, I can't move that at the same time. So let's put it there. Yeah, you can see it a bit there, right? That's very nice. That should be it. Right, okay. Fine. Let's just check the neck straightness again. There's an underbow there which is cute, but it's just a little bit too cute for my liking. second. That's it now. Oh no, it's not. I must have had it slightly wrong. That's perfect underbow. It's just a sliver. It's half a sliver. So that's pretty good. Hello, Georgie girl. Do you want more cuddles? Come on. I'm going to set the string height and check the and if there's any buzz on it, and then check the tuning down it, because he said it was going out of tune. But I think that was probably because, well, I don't know now, because the intonation wasn't that far out. But I'm also going to clean those strings because I got all that blue on them. All right, okay. Well, this is a sweet little guitar, and I'm sorely tempted to buy one of these. They're about £700. The company started in 1949, and as all companies go, they went out of business and then they were bought over in the, 90s or 80s. But they still produce these lovely little guitars, and this is a newish one. They're around £700. Got an F-hole in it. They say that it does something for it. I don't think so, but it makes it look sweet. So I can find, now it's in tune, and it sounds lovely. And the gentleman says when you go up the fret, it goes out of tune. But I adjusted the underbow, which was fierce, and I adjusted some intonation, and to me it sounds. Even on the tuner, when I play up these chords, it goes to the perfect A or the perfect C. But it sounds lovely. And it's in tune. So it's going back to its daddy now, and I did the frets, gave the board a little bit of a clean up, didn't need an awful lot done to it, tightened up all the heads because they were slightly loose, and tuned it and fixed the neck. So unless he's more specific about what the problem was, I can't find it, because it's sounding good to me. Back to daddy, and I want one. Any of you generous viewers out there could just buy me one for Christmas, and every day's Christmas, don't forget. Bye bye, bye bye.